How did one of the most powerful Jedi become one of the most feared people in the galaxy? Well, we're here to tell you about it. This is WJHS 91.5, The Eagle, brought to you by Columbia City High School. In our podcast, The Way to Fame, we'll tell you everything you need to know about your favorite musicians and characters from Taylor Swift all the way to Superman. For more information about the Way to Fame podcast, tune in to 91.5 The Eagle or subscribe to our YouTube channel called WJHS Studios. Now, let's get into it. The Jedi prophecy was that the Chosen One would restore balance to the Force by destroying the Sith. Anakin would be the Chosen One. Anakin was essentially a human virgin in the Force, conceived by the will of the Force itself, and he was born in the year 41 BBY. Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan, and Queen Amidala landed on the planet of Tatooine because they needed parts to fix their ship. Jedi Knight Qui-Gon Jinn and his Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi found Anakin on the planet of Tatooine. He was a slave owned by the creature named Watto in the year of 32 BBY. While there, the two Jedi had Queen Amidala of Naboo, and a Sith assassin was sent to kill her. Maul, the Sith assassin, ended up chasing the group to the planet of Naboo after Tatooine. When there, Darth Maul killed Qui-Gon Jinn, but Obi-Wan killed Maul by cutting him in half, and he fell down a big shaft to the planet. After this, the Jedi Council promoted Obi-Wan to a Jedi Knight, and Anakin became his Padawan. Over time, Anakin secretly developed a crush on Padme, and they later got married around the year 22 BBY. Obi-Wan trained Anakin all the way through the Clone Wars, and Anakin was promoted once he saved the Chancellor from Sith Lord Count Dooku.
Good, Anakin, good. Kill him. Kill him now.
Shortly after this event, he began to have visions of Padme dying during childbirth. The Emperor told Anakin about a Sith power that could bring people back from the dead. He reveals himself as the last Sith to Anakin. Anakin told Master Windu, and he sent a team to arrest him. The team included Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Sassy Tin, and Agan Kolar.
Master Windu. I take it General Grievous has been destroyed then. I must say you're here sooner than expected.
He reveals himself as the last Sith to Anakin. Anakin told Master Windu, and he sent a team to arrest him. The team included Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Sassy Tin, and Agan Kolar. Mace Windu put up the best fight against them, and Kit Fisto lasted a couple minutes. Sassy Tin and Agan Kolar were easy work for the Chancellor, later known as Darth Sidious. Palpatine took down all the Jedis besides Mace Windu. Mace Windu almost killed Chancellor, but Anakin ran in and saved Palpatine from Mace. And then Anakin gets the name Darth Vader from Palpatine. Right after this, Palpatine does Order 66, which is the order for all the clones to hunt and kill their Jedi generals. This happened in the year 19 BBY. Right after this happened, Anakin led the 501st to the Jedi Temple to kill the Jedi there. Once that happened, Anakin went to Mustafar to kill the Trade Federation's leaders and eliminate them. Obi-Wan and Padme followed him there, and Padme confronted him, which made him rage and force choke her unconscious. This also happened in the year 19 BBY, right after the attack on the Jedi Temple. Obi-Wan makes himself known, and then proceeds to have an epic fight over the lavas of Mustafar, which ends up being one of the best Jedi duels in all of Star Wars. In the end, Obi-Wan won the fight after slicing Anakin's legs and arm off. Palpatine showed up after Obi-Wan left and gave Darth Vader his notorious suit. After their battle, Obi-Wan took Anakin's kids and spread them out. he gave Leia to Bail Organa on Naboo, and Luke to Owen and Beru on Tatooine. After years and years of the ruthless new Empire, A New Hope began. Darth Vader was a very big part in the Empire. He took down a rebel ship, bursting through a door, and took down multiple rebel troops and ending them. After years, Obi-Wan finally met Luke, and he began to train him in the ways of the Force. At first, he was very bad, not very good at using the Force, nor a lightsaber. The lightsaber he used was his father's before him, Anakin Skywalker's, that Obi-Wan took after he defeated Anakin on Mustafar. Luke began to become a very powerful Jedi and ended up on the Death Star with his master, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan ended up facing his old apprentice, which Vader ended up besting him. After playing lots of cat and mouse, Vader finally catches up to Luke and his crew of Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Princess Leia on Cloud City. Luke and Vader end up fighting, where Vader cuts off Luke's hand and reveals himself as his father, which Luke denies and ends up letting go down into an abyss, where he is later saved. There's one last notable thing that happened in Vader's life, which were his final moments, where Vader and Luke fought right in front of Darth Sidious himself. Luke uses an emotional trick on Vader to turn him back to the light side in his final moments, and Vader turns on Sidious, throwing him down into the reactor core of the Death Star, that's where Darth Sidious dies. After all this, you should have learned about Anakin, his life before becoming a Sith, and when he turned into a Sith, and how he died, and all the notable things about him and his life. Hope you enjoyed.